That is 25 feet, 10 inches of fun. It is the 2026 Compass 24JG. What a cool floor plan. Rear bath, flip down queen bed, 2 smart TVs. You have a sofa, a kitchen. It is an ultra fun to drive Ford Transit all-wheel drive chassis, just a nice peppy little beast driving you from campsite to campsite, and it is really easy to set up with plenty of room to move about, so let's start there. We're at camp, we want to set up, but notice before we put this one slide out where that flip-up queen bed is, you can easily access anywhere you need to be in your 24JG. Whether you pull into a grocery store, you need to use the restroom, you can get at it. Need to get something out of the closet? No problem. Out of the dresser, you can do it. Out of the fridge, you betcha. Access the kitchen, sit on the couch, make that into a jackknife sofa. You can do that. Plenty of room to move 80 inches of ceiling in here. But let's get this slide out using Rapid Camp Plus. We're going to use the remote module. We hit the coach button and let's get this wall out. And while we do, we're gonna talk about Rapid Camp Plus. I'm just gonna show you real quick the main buttons while that slide goes out. Remember, your engine needs to be on and your parking brake needs to be set. From here, control your lighting, your electric, your climate, your fans. Coach, that's how you put out the slide in the awning. Check your tank levels, go through diagnostics. And settings is where you adjust the time and you download the app. You can really dive into the menus and set the parameters for your auto gen start 4,000 watt generator on here. So a lot to do with Rapid Camp Plus. You're going to use that every day to monitor your coach. That slide is out. Now we want our driver and our passenger seats to become part of the living area. We're gonna put this in here so that can be out of the way. Notice, look at that. Store your device in there. You can charge that up. Convenient, right? We want to swivel these around, become part of the living area so we can enjoy the time away in our 24JG. Before I do, I just want to touch on this dash. This is awesome. This is a Ford Transit all-wheel drive chassis, 310 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque, made into a 10-speed transmission. This baby scoots. It is on right now. Notice how quiet it is. That is awesome. So real quick spin through here. We have the optional blind spot monitoring on here. You also have adaptive cruise control on here. Control from the thumb pad on your left. The thumb pad on your right controls all of the information such as your trip meters and your maintenance reminders and how you can dial in the settings you want for the safety features. Bluetooth capabilities, hands-free calling, so everything you could need. I want to start over here on the left, adjust those mirrors, auto headlights, normal stalks on here, rain sensing windshield wipers, which is really cool. So when it starts to rain, they'll automatically pop on for you. You can shift manually on here as well if you're towing on that 5,000 pound hitch. Tons of cup holders. You have a 12-volt plug there, lots of storage up above, storage down below, and you have this beautiful, huge infotainment screen. So Sirius XM satellite radio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, you have built-in navigation, but if you want to use an RV-specific navigation app, you just wirelessly connect to your preferred operating system, be it Android or Apple, and you can pop that up right there. All kinds of features and settings you can dive into. Drive modes depending on your terrain, whether it's eco, slippery, tow haul, mud, or ruts. There are a number of apps you can get into as well. So anything you could ask in an infotainment center, that is right here. Now, as for your backup camera, right up above. Love having it here. It is always on. There is volume up here as well. So when you start to back into a spot, if you have a spotter back there, they can help guide you. And when you put it into reverse, you also have these nice lines that can help you get into those nice, tight spaces. So let's turn this off and we're gonna spin these seats around so you can access the rest of your 24JGs. We are spun around and now we are loving it at camp in our 24JG. Right now it's a little overcast out, so we have the nice sky shade open, but if it gets a little bright, you want to take the sun out, all you have to do is hit the button right up here and down that'll go, and then you can control the amount of sun coming through. It's a great idea when you're going out for the day. Go ahead and keep that closed, keep that sun out of the interior of your Compass. That way that 15,000 BTU AC won't work so hard. And you can do that all the way around. We have window shades here. You just pull down the roller blinds and you can go ahead and just take one privacy at night and then keep it cooler inside. So as we look around, beautiful decor, right? We have these high gloss Euro style cabinets. This is our modern mocha with our snow leopard decor, hidden hinges, and watch this. Ooh, that is nice. Soft close. Now let's have a seat. All right, so here we go. We have 2 tables right here at our sofa. Seat belts for 4 in here. We have 2 here and then obviously 2 right up front. What's nice about these tables, you can set them up like this. You're sitting here having a meal, you're getting work done, you're watching TV. 2 smart TVs in here. You have 1 here in the living area. There's also 1 in the bedroom. And once you're connected to the WineGuard 2.0 4G hotspot and Wi-Fi extender, you can stream all your favorite shows, do a little work, catch up on the social media sites that you enjoy. Whatever it is, you're connected no matter where you happen to stay. But what's really cool about this is these tables pop up. So you can take and have just 1. You can take and you can have none. And then traveling with little ones, check this out. Jackknife sofa. So now you have sleeping for 3 in here. Then you just pop that back, put your tables in place, and you are ready to make a meal. Flip up countertop extension in here. We're gonna move Mr. Lemon right over there. Large single bowl sink. You have a nice cover on there as well. So if you want an additional cutting board, use that right there. A pull down sprayer, pop-up outlet with 110s. These are GFCI, USB-A, USB-C, awning style window. So a lot of natural light coming through here on our campsite. But if we want a nice cross breeze, you just simply open these, awning style, crank that open. You can do that over here as well. And now we have a nice cross breeze. We also have a vent fan right up top here. You can control your fans from Rapid Camp Plus. Now we have a nice cross breeze flowing through if it starts to rain. No worries at all because it is an awning style window and the rain will go straight off the glass. 2-burner gas cooktop here. Nice convection microwave on board with an air fryer button, so all that air fryer goodness you love at home is now with you in your 24JG. Lots of storage down below. These are curtains that go up front to block the sun out of your windshield and your driver and your passenger doors. You have drawers here, a large drawer here, cabinet underneath, anything you could ask for, even, look at this, I love this. Little accent lighting right up top to highlight the beautiful look in here. And if you are traveling with little ones, this also makes a very nice night light. Half a step back, love this 12-volt fridge. What way are you gonna open it from? Opens from either side, awesome feature in there. Into the bedroom we go. We'll start right here. Large dresser top, smart TV back here as well. A window for natural light, and notice the nice trimmer on the windows really cleans it up in here. Right back to, and this is a great versatile area, so it really depends on what you are in the mood for. Want a sofa to watch TV? Here you go, right? We got our pillow, we got our blanket, we have charging over there, we have drawers down below, so a great place to just sit and relax. But when it is time to sleep, you just move everything out of the way here, move your latches. You want to take and put the little flip up bedstand there, and then you just pull your mattress down. Look at that. Queen bed. Instant queen bed. 2 cabinets up above, push button reading lights. You have another button for accent lighting up there, so comfortable sleeping right here. And then the best part is you just kind of tuck it away. In the morning, you push that back, and then you fold this back down, and then you just push that up, and then you just latch that into place on each side, and you are back in to sofa mode. Fantastic, right? Walking back into our bathroom, a very large rear bath in here. We'll start in the shower. Plenty of room for me to stand. 6'1" in these shoes, plenty of headroom with the skylight. This face level for me so I can get clean after a muddy adventure. And then we move over here. Check this out, right? Nice window back here. Yes, you do have a privacy blind here, so you can put your roller blind there. Down here, tankless hot water. Everybody on board is going to get a nice hot shower, endless hot water when you're connected to city water. 110 plug in the old shaver. You still use the electric. Button for your light, button for your fan. A lot of storage back here, storage down below, more storage here. Mirror, towel holder for the shower, sink, everything you could ask for a nice private rear bath. One more thing I want to show you in here before we head outside. You are going to love what this closet is offering up. So these are the filler cushions I was talking about that go up front if you need a little more room for your feet, but check this out. All right, flip this up. All right, kids, who put the 30 amp cord inside the closet that's not where it goes? Let's set that right back here, and we'll show you how to get that when we go outside and set up camp. Want to set up camp? Really easy to do. We got Rapid Camp installed on our device, don't we? Yes, we do. All you have to do is hit the extend button, and that awning will come out and provide your campsite with a beautiful amount of shade, one touch, armless awning. You have LED light strips built into the arm of the awning so you can mark your compass campsite. It also makes for a great entertaining light if you're out just watching, you know, a movie, the fireworks, the stars in the sky, whatever it is, you're set in your Compass 24JG. Nice frameless windows built right into that aluminum cage construction. All of our walls, the floor, the roof, vacuum bonded and laminated. You have black foam insulation, and then we have this nice fiberglass on it, and we put these graphics on it. Fancy, right? You want fancier? You can get your Compass in full body paint if you would like, and you can store whatever you like down in these storage bays. What's really nice is these are a nice, durable rotocast material. They're not gonna mold, they're not gonna mildew, they're not gonna get base stank. Throw all your wet gear inside. While I'm down here, I want to point out this sticker, chassis upfit by MORryde. So what we do is we give this Transit chassis, which comes in really with just the cab and then the frame rails, over to MORryde, where their engineers work with ours, and we specifically build the frame rails for this 24JG. Wall to wall, we're not talking outriggers on this. Nope, we are talking solid steel, wall to wall from front to back, so we can build this nice solid foundation for you to enjoy camping on. Now we know sometimes camping leaves you muddy if you're out hiking, right? Don't worry, you can hose off before you even walk inside. You have an exterior hose right here. You just pull this out and you just connect this right here, and now you have a hose to rinse your feet off, rinse off the muddy bike, whatever it is, and then you're gonna be hungry. Woo, exterior propane connection. You can bring along, maybe it's a griddle, it's a grill, it's a fire pit, whatever, and then you can run your hose from here over to your device. You turn on the propane, we'll show you where that is, and now outdoor anything you want. GFCI outlets right here, be plugged into shore power or have that generator running. Fresh water fill is here. Little storage bay right down here. That is also where you are going to drain the fresh water tank when you are done. In this bay right here, it's a 30 amp shore power cord. Kids, you can keep that in there if you want. That's the great thing about having a detachable shore power cord. You can store it in here. This is on the back side of the closet. One of my favorite little storage features there. Those quick grab and go items you can just lock up right here and take with you. In here, our 4,000 watt flex power generator. This is gonna run off of gas. This is gonna run off of propane. Different ways to start this. You can use Rapid Camp Plus from the control panel, from the app. You can press the button here, you can prime it. There's even, this is really neat too. Now this, if you wanna start it up like a snowblower or a lawnmower, you can do that. And then the handle to choose your fuel source is right here inside. You reach your hand around and then you pull that, and then you can choose whether you want it to go off of the gas tank, 25 gallons of gas on board, or your propane tank. Need more than 100 watts of solar on board? You can plug in additional panels right here. In the back, we have our 5,000 pound hitch. Do the math before you go. Up top there, right below that one-piece fiberglass upper rear cap, if you would like to add an exterior ladder, you can do that. And as we walk around here to the business end, it's really convenient that everything is right here. You're not digging through bays and opening all kinds of storage bays to plug this in or to connect that. It's all right here. This is the exhaust for your tankless hot water. It is over on the business end, so when this heats up, no one's going to get burned. Over here, 30 amp shore power cord. If you want to connect cable at camp, that's right here. Exterior shower hot and cold. So if you are dry camping, make sure that your water pump is on for that. Right in here, this is going to be your wet bay. You run your sewer hose through here, your termination handles are in there, and you can drain your tanks at your convenience. City water connection, tank flush right there. Everything you need, quick, easy setup for your Compass 24JG. Over here, a nice large bay, so whatever you want to toss in there, have at it. And then right here, our propane. So you're gonna get that filled, now you have hot water, now you have heat, now you have whatever you want connected to that exterior propane connection, and you're out enjoying life and exploring the world in your 2026 Compass 24JG. So why not hop online, thormotorcoach.com, and build your own.